Today it's all about bamboo maintenance, taming the bush, because they are growing way too big. As you know, I have paths mowed in between them, and some of the paths you can't even get through anymore. And it's just a pain in the ass. So let's just have a look at how big and bushy they actually have become. So this is a little hedge I did last week or whenever it was, and it's actually not looking too bad. It's coming into its own. But the other bamboos I'm talking about, they are back here. Nothing more annoying than when you pass, when you mow the lawn, and mow the lawn. It's a collection of weeds. If kept short, it looks like lawn. And then, you get whacked in the face with a big ass bush, and, you have spiders crawling all over you. So let's do something about that. And that's what I'm talking about here. I mean, here's the path, and here's the bloody bamboo hanging over it. So all of this stuff needs to go because it is just annoying. On the other side here, pretty much the same, just needs to be tidied up a little bit. But if you're trying to get through, you just get whacked in the face with all sorts of different bamboos. And that's not the point. The point is that you can actually walk through this. And also it's time to check the bamboo trenches, whether any of the rhizomes have grown and have not. And trust me, I clearly haven't done that a hell of a lot because one of the rhizomes actually grew across the trench. So honestly, there's me always going, check your trenches, but I don't do it myself. But anyway, so let me show you what I'm talking about. This is Pseudosassa japonica, and I have a rhizome trench around it, and clearly haven't checked that for a while because back here, you can see that the rhizome grew out there, then crossed the trench into the other part of the garden, and then came out there. So this is where that came out, and the rest of the trench actually looks okay. There isn't any problem here. So, he says. Oh, honestly, twat. There's another one, there's another one. I must say, for my own defense, I have been really, really busy. But anyway, that's not an excuse. Get your ass into gear and cut the rhizomes. Same with here at the back. I've got all this bamboo that's hanging over. See, the overhang here I'm okay with, but when I mow in between the hedge, my hedge and the neighbor's hedge, it's kind of annoying. So all of that here. And also you have a shitload of brambles going across, so they have to come off as well. I absolutely hate brambles, and I know blackberries are lovely and all that sort of stuff, and many people love them, but I call them the devil's hemorrhoids because they're a pain in the ass. And this is what I'm talking about. When you're coming through, you just have to move all of this shrubbery away just to be able to get past the bloody plant. So all of this, what's overhanging here, has got to come off. I mean, obviously I could do this with a hedge trimmer, but right now I prefer a manual hand job because sometimes, it's really satisfying to actually do it yourself. Actually, I don't have a battery-operated hedge trimmer, so getting a cable from the house to here, I just can't be asked doing that. So, hand job it is. So, but before we do, as usual, gloves. And today I've got green ones. It's either going to be Hulk or Shrek hands. There we go. Gloved up and we're ready to go. Well, very colorful today. For instance, here, the tree doesn't even, because there's so much bamboo hanging into it, you can't actually see the tree in itself as well. So it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So let's get chopping. Let's do the one at the back. So that is so much better. As I always say, a trimmed bush is a nice bush. So let's do this one. I mean, you can see that I trimmed this one here before because only the new canes have come up or have come out of the shape. And once you cut a cane, it'll never grow any taller. So this is only the new stuff that needs to go. And we have a path again. I wonder if you can buy a panda bear on Amazon. I really need one. I mean, I could feed a family, I think. Bloody hell. Anyway, nice. At least you can walk through it now without getting hit by all the bloody canes. Let's also finish this one. The prettiness of it is debatable at the end of the day, but I'm not quite sure whether I should just like sort of shape it into a ball right now or leave it kind of looking like, you know, structured on the side and it's kind of like a firework on top. I'm undecided about that one. I like the idea of the structure, but I also like the idea of, you know, not too formal, so that there is kind of, but I also don't want it to look unfinished, that you're going, oh yeah, he just got too bloody bored and just walked away. Let's just have a look at the back. Let's do that. Actually, no, let's do the rhizome trench. And here, this is just simply a case of going in and cutting the rhizome off. Cutting it out. And then you can just pull it out like that. So these are the other two. And again, just cut it. Cut that there, and then we're done. So let's continue back here. Let's first of all clear out the devil's hemorrhoids and then clear the path from the overhanging bamboo. Oh, bastard. I fucking hate these. So now the idea is that I'm gonna mow over all the bamboo I cut up, and then, you know, it should be all small. We'll see if it actually works in reality the way it works in my mind. Perhaps not. So once you're over it, this is what you're left with. So I'm just gonna put it all over the place to suppress weeds and just mow the rest. So there's some light cleaning up to do, and that's pretty much it, but I'm liking the result. I'm still not sure about the top, but you know, we'll see in time. And same with this one, is much better. Same with the back. You can actually go through the path now without being bombarded by canes all the time, which is extremely annoying. However, and there is a time and a place not ever to cut a bamboo, and I've got quite a few examples of where I have never cut them, I never touched them, either in height or in width. So all good, you don't have to do it all the time, but the possibility is always there to shape it in whatever shape you want it to be. Anyway, so that's me for the day, and I shall talk to you guys later. Bye.